Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Hey, got a mastery badge in the Mauschen. And this is continuing on with the Summer Series 2019 of how to enjoy Blitz with the player base being so poor and the influx of noob kids due to a summer. So anyway, before we get too far into the battle, please make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Helps me out, gets you notifications of when I post new content. This is my second battle in this tank. Played one game, did pretty well, but this was certainly a really fun game. And you can see what's happened here is obviously this is an extremely slow tank. And they've got one guy already, the T-30, there at B, and rightly so. He's got great gun depression. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it around or across the bridge without losing 500 to 600 plus in damage. So I've decided to conserve my hit points and just see if we can't pick on this T-34. And you can see there's our second shot in. And I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map, and our guys are all grouped over there by A. And I was just poor aiming on my part. I was just going to try to sneak an HE shot in there and do a little bit more damage and maybe put him on a one shot for another HE round. Really wasn't focusing on trying to pen at that point in time. And that's when I see this E3 coming through. So we'll shoot another shot on down there. And always backing up, always moving. The commander's hatch on this can be a little bit of a weak spot, so want to make sure that you're trying to keep that moving and you're not a stationary target in this tank. WZ has already gone salty. Not quite understanding the point of the game is to stay alive and do damage. Not sure what's going on here, but you can see just this armor is great. This causes that T-34 to poke on over the top, and I get support from behind me, and he's taken out. Not sure what this ISU is trying to do by continuously driving forward. So I'm just keeping him pinned down here as we reload and drop a couple shots into him. Now there he goes. He's starting to back up. So we want to try to angle away from him, and that's when I get shot. A big shot there, 677 from the other side. But we do get that bounce. And unfortunately, he turns and we hit his tracks. So I've just lost over 1,000 hit points while I'm dealing with this SU. But we put him out of his misery for our first kill of the game. We're up over 2,700 in damage, but it's 3 on 2. And they're all heavies, I believe. So, bounce that shot off the IS-5. Look at that, off the backside. We block another large number there. So really just trying to circle back and get a little bit of help here from my T-49. And try to stop them from pushing on me. And get a lucky shot in there. I'll admit that was pretty lucky. IS-3 is up here. Usually not a good idea to sit on top of hills. I know that T-49 is over there. He's supporting me. So we can push there. Another big shot, another block shot. And look at this number here. 706 from that T-49 setting him on fire. So that really helped out. And this T-30 here is pushing on me. So what I'm trying to do here is just get in front of this dead tank. So it's going to be real difficult for these guys to pen. I'm on a reload, so is the T-30. We just got to get it under this gun here, finish him off. And this is my biggest mistake. And you'll see what I do here is I back into the water and I start turning the wrong way. I know he's going to start chasing at me. I was trying to protect the front. But in reality, I should have just hugged up against that dead carcass, stayed on dry land. My turning radius is going to be much better on land than on water, and I could have managed to just angle enough to deflect that last shot and stayed alive. But luckily for us, T49 was a solid player as well. And yeah, so second game out in the Mauschen turns into a mastery badge. And thank you to both of those ISUs for not doing any damage, because I was able to steal that damage. So you got to look at it positive, guys. It's not that you had two teammates that couldn't do anything. They left you damage to farm. So think of it that way, guys. Another way to have fun this summer, work on your mastery badge. Try to get one in every single tank. That one's a new one for me, and we'll have plenty more of these videos throughout the summer. So make sure you subscribe below, and remember, have fun out there. Get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.